On the table, new to the table, Bee Swarm Simulator. Hey everyone, this is Dan, you're watching Squirrel Stampede, thank you so much, and we're gonna check out Bee Swarm Simulator. Oh no, here comes the bees again. This is a very interesting new game that I'm just figuring out, and also a special review here as we will be also playing Bee Swarm Simulator over at Squirrel Stampede Gaming. So do not forget to check out the gameplay of Bee Swarm Sim after you check out the toys, or maybe go check out the gameplay and then check out the toys. Well, whatever you would like to do. These are absolutely interesting because there are so many different bees to look for in this collection of rare, ultra rare bees out there. So pretty interesting, lots to see with this collection and a lot to learn, and just hopefully we won't get stung. So hang in there, let's go find some bee swarms.
Squirrel Stampede!
I think the best place to start here would be the Bee Swarm Sim Bee Starter Pack Series 1. With 3 Bee Swarm Sim hives to open, on the back you're going to be treated to common, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic event. I see a few of these I've already unlocked in game, like the basic bee. I've got several of those. Those are easy. I don't have a Rascal bee, but I do have a Riley bee that looks similar. I have found a Rad bee and a Hasty bee. I believe you get the demo bee at the beginning, so I have that. I don't see my epic commander bee in there, but as you can see, many a bee to look for. And I like how they've got the common, rare, epics all kind of arranged in the honeycomb there. That's unique and fun. So let's get the 3-pack out, see what we can find for our first bees. The Bee Swarm Honeycomb containers, pretty interesting. Right now the 3 are interlocked together. How easy are they to separate? Oh, not that hard at all. I was worried it was going to be a little bit of a Micro Machines City type of thing where they were really locked tight, but we've got them opening up pretty well together. There's a white one, there's a green one, and there's a purple one. And inside a bee, right? A bee! Well, let's start with the white. I gotta see what's in this one right here. I think it's just a basic bee. So we are starting with a basic bee, and that is okay. You're going to see several of the basic bees going on in gameplay, so no worries there, and it will be fun to see how many troops of basic bee we can build. And then just like the game, on the inside of the honeycomb you have the symbol of the basic bee there matching its face, and this is where the bee would go to return to make pollen, a little home. Oh, and you can even set its wings straight so it kind of lives inside its honeycomb all nice and proper. Very cool. Good start, and of course if you wanted to you could close it back up. So what do we have in the green one now? Oh, this one looks cool. I think this is a mythic event already. This is a cobalt bee. So cobalt bee most likely will be gravitating and helping you out with blue flowers in the game. The bees will help you depending on their color type and the flower type. At this time I do not have a mythic event bee in my family yet. What are these made of, by the way? They're kind of a light plastic rectangular thing with some transparent wings sticking out. And in this case we've got some antenna, I suppose that's what those are. Triangular antenna reaching back, and some extra paint effects. So cool on that with the cobalt bee in the green pack. It'll be interesting to see if the color of these combs continue with the green and the mythic event being green. Let's check out purple real fast. And it's a Rascal bee. Now again, I have the Riley bee. I do not have a Rascal bee yet, so this one's new to me, but it's in a red stripe, so it will help you out with red flowers. And of course, the back of the comb. Although these combs, unlike the game, when you have them open, it'll be harder to stack these, I think, without their front shields on. It's going to be a little bit... Well, I'll need a third one or a fourth one to place on down below. We'll figure that out as we go. So let's take a look at the helpful bear pack. We've got the panda bear, which I have not really done any missions yet for the panda bear. I'm mostly working with just the black bear right now, and possibly the golden bear. But we have action figures of the bears. And out of pack, it's a Robloxian giant bear figure. Plastic quality, pretty lightweight. These are not as solid as your typical Roblox figures from Jazzwares. PhatMojo has created a little bit of a larger figure with a softer, lighter plastic style, but still, I believe, with articulation. Head rotation maybe? Sure, as long as these elbows aren't up and raised to bump into. So there's some head rotation there, and some shoulder rotation if we can move that head appropriate. Almost looks like we can maybe put something in its hand. It's got a grasping hand. Hips and knees are even installed. So there's a little bit there. You can have him sit down, and he's standing nice and stable. So that's a really cool little accessory, and about the scale that you would expect from the bee swarms, because you go up to this guy and you're usually like half the size. So I think that's a pretty good scale. There's codes in these? Oh my goodness, we've got codes. Yeah, I didn't expect that. So at the back of the sticker, there is a code to help you out with your gameplay. Is that the case with all of these? I did not expect that. I looked at the package. No, so just on that one. Are these stickers, by the way? These might be stickers. They feel like they could be. Oh, I've got two. I've got two backers in here. There's all sorts of surprises now that I'm finding that I did not expect to see. So there was just one code so far. I don't want to share that code yet because I do not know if that is something that is a one-time thing or not, and I'd like to share that in the gameplay. So don't forget to look behind the graphic wall there. There may be a code for your bee swarm. Let's see what we got. Oh wow! And the panda bear came with a hive too, and it's a vicious bee. This is another mythic event bee. Look at the horns on it. It definitely looks vicious. I would not want to get around near this bee. Ouch! Those are even kind of spiny to the touch. Nice black with a little bit of a blue. I wonder if this guy is attracted to blue flowers or what's its deal. But that one's pretty fun. Any code behind this? There is a code. Look at that. So how fun. We're going to get some codes with these. I'm going to hide them right now just because I want to see. I want to keep them specific to which bee it came to. If that makes any sense. So the bear packs only have one honeycomb. That's why the starter packs are probably the thing to go with. I think they are probably the most fun and the most value. I believe the starter packs run $1 or $2 less than the bear packs, and I think it's just more fun to collect bees, right? So we have 3 open. I'm guessing right away we will find another common bee. Yes, there we go. There's our basic bee inside. No code in there, so we'll just set this one aside, but a nice one to have to swarm build. And in the purple we have, oh wow, this one's cool. Look at this guy, it's almost like a jet. This one, Crimson Bee, another mythic event bee. Very similar to Cobalt Bee here. They're probably the same in what they would do in the game, only with different color flowers, I'm guessing. I'll have to take a closer look at that later. But the mythic bees are so fun to look for. Nice. Bright red, stripe down the middle, and a cool faceplate. Anything under the graphic? Oh, there's our code under the graphic. We've got one, so I'll leave that there for now so I don't lose it. And I'll place you back in your home so we know where you're from. And I think this guy goes back into this one. So one more. The mythic just came out of the purple shell this time, so we'll check out the green here. And oh, it's cute. It's got cute eyes. It's a rare looker bee in green, so green flowers. Rare has a 1 in 5 chance to find one of these. Common, half, 1 in 2 chance. Epic, 1 in 10. Legendary, 1 in 15. Mythic, 1 in 25. So I've done really well with the mythics today so far. That's pretty neat. Is there a code under here? No code. So just 1 code per 3-pack. I think that's pretty much confirmed now. These are pretty fun. I have another bear pack. It's a, I don't know what that bear is. I have not reached that far in the game yet. It's got some color to it. And our first blue hive. So a very springly decorated pink and green bear. Pretty much the same as our panda bear. And now we have a blue hive. What is in here? I think it's a gummy bee, a little gummy bee. Curious what this one's effect would be on game. Perhaps the gummy would attract something. It is a mythic event bee, 1 in 25 chance, and that's pretty good today on the mythic bees, and another code in there. So that's going to be fun to start opening some of these codes up. Maybe they'll speed up the gameplay a little bit. I picked up 3 of these starter packs, and I still think that's the best way to go. Seems like the quickest way to build up a hive. And so inside, we'll start with white again. I bet you it will be a basic bee. And it is a cute little basic bee. That's our third basic bee. No code under there. There's some writing on these, by the way. Made in China, 2022, Bear Bee LLC PhatMojo. So a little bit of identification there. Pop. And our green bee is another cobalt bee. I'm feeling like the mythic event bees, the 1 out of 25 chance. I wonder if that means more like a quarter, 25% chance, because we're seeing a lot of the mythic bees here, and that's fine. There's another code. So there we have that one stored away, and one more here. It's another rascal bee. So we're definitely at that stage of bee repeats, BEEpeats, I'll call it, BEEpeats. So maybe just a couple starter packs would get you going before you're really going to start seeing lots of repeats, and I don't want you to spend too much. But there, I think those are cute. That's a fun one to troop build. There's a code in there somewhere. So the final bee swarm simulator item, and this may be the way to go, is the Beehive value bundle. PhatMojo always introduces a nice carry case option and something to give your bees a home in. This feels very much from the game, your wall of honeycomb, your wall of bee homes. The value bundle here might just set you up all the way. I don't know what's in here yet though, so we're gonna have to open these doors and figure out if it's worth it. Removing this protective cover and opening up. Oh my. Whoops. Down goes the squirrel treehouse. There is a lot more in here than I thought. Oh, they're comb. These feel like little honeycomb packs. They actually have a texture feel, especially this one, of honeycomb. Or is that just the pattern messing with me? So inside the carry case option here, there is several things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... and some bee swarm pollen compound. I did not expect any of this. So for sure, a giant activity pack here. Where to even start? Let's just grab this one. I think there's a bee inside. Wow. I think we have just found our first mystery bee. I wonder if the value bundle pack will have these exclusive to this set. There is 3 mystery bees out there. I like the tailpipes on the back of this one. So there's our first mystery bee. We'll identify its name in just a second. How about this one next? Oh, another mystery bee. So the value bundle has to have some of these really special mystery bees. I love the sunflower or whatever that explosion is going off the back of this one. Kind of like a knight face shield going on with this one. Very interesting. There's got to be a pack with a 3rd bee. I think it's this one. Oh, a code has just dropped and it looks like another mystery bee. So the value bundle is a great pack for picking up some really interesting bee types. All 3 of these are just a little extra fun. And with this carry case thing will be interesting. And this just might be an info guide. Oh, just some bee swarm sim stickers of various bees. So kind of fun little extra there, some stickers. And in this one, it's kind of a squishy pack. Are we building? I think we're building. I did not expect this. Oh, how cool. We've got a constructible bee swarm. Wow, I did not expect that. I love building. Let's build this bee. Find the correct pieces for each step. I kind of forget that PhatMojo has a block system that they've been using with their piggy sets and a few other things. So to construct our bee, we'll start with a nice plate down. Gotta get that classic bee stripe going. The blocks are a little tighter. They're not, you know, as quality high as a Lego block would be, but they still get the point across. Now we're gonna add some wings on the side. These little flat panels will be wings. Did not expect this. This makes this value bundle a lot of extra activity. Are we missing a piece? There we go. Apparently there's a sticker somewhere. There is supposed to be a sticker. There we go. Gotta have our bee sticker. Let's squeeze these down. And it won't come off. There we go. And there's our basic bee block build. I did not expect to be building today. How awesome is that? What other things are in the value bundle now? I've got to know. Ah, a bear! Of course there would be a bear included. So our third bear found. I actually might be talking to this bear in the gameplay video, or maybe, I'm not sure. So far, most of my dealings are with the black bear, but I need to start talking with these guys because you can combine missions to save some time. And our last bag, this is some soft material. This could be, maybe, I'm guessing some sort of blow up. Some sort of inflatable, because we've seen inflatable stuff before with Piggy. That's my guess. And it is right, it's an inflatable bee. That is terrifically awesome. Let's give this guy a quick puff. So there's an inflatable bee swarm basic bee inside the value bundle. Uh-oh, he's losing air. I hope I don't have a hole. I'll try that again in a little bit, but there is such an awesome surpriseful addition to the value bundle. You can never expect what they cram into these now. And one more time, there is compound included with this pack. It looks like a sand compound, which would be perfect for pollen. I don't want to get too much of this out right now, but yeah, it's that nice, playful... Well, it's got a little bit of stretch to it. It's got a little bit of that stuff inside that holds. These sand it together. Definitely not something to drop on your carpet. Something to have on a tabletop, and would be perfect for the bees to explore and interact with. A pollen compound, it's even called. So that is a lot of fun. A lot of fun extra inside. So with the value bundle, you get the bear, you get 3 of the mystery bees, the inflatable bee, the constructible bee, and the pollen. That is a lot packed in. Plus it serves as an awesome case. I'm curious if all these beehives will stack inside. I think you could kind of do it. You can kind of stack them in there. There's the back ridge on these hives that make it a little bit tighter. But I think they're fitting. I think you could actually fit a lot of your collection as I smash a bee upside down. Sorry. They get a little grumpy with me. But you certainly can use this as a hive wall. It's not perfect, but it's close. I think it's close enough. So you can take your hive wall and rebuild very much like what we see in the game. That one's not gonna fit. It's so close. So it's close, but not perfect. You can fit several in here and build your own wall that way too. And just what a perfect way to collect all your bees and store them. And of course the other way is to just by yourself stack these, I suppose. They're not going to hold together perfectly. It's this back ridge again that kind of messes up the stacking ability. I don't know why they put that ridge there. But another way, and maybe this is why there is a ridge on the back, that's why it kind of evens everything out with the front and straightens up the honeycomb hive. Alright, so here is a hive of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all our bees are locked away inside. I love how these combine, but now the question is, can I remove this top cover and then keeping the bees all in their spot? Oh, it just breaks apart. So Yeah, there wouldn't be any structure once you remove this front shield. All the structure here is on these pieces, but not on the back. It's really too bad these back ridges did not have the same little honeycomb connectors. Then you would have been able to connect and build up your hive. But that's just a small nitpick. We're mainly here to collect and see these cute little bees. I love the basic bees. They're so simple. That's all you need is basic bees. And then you get these guys and you really start getting scared. But this has been a fantastic look at Bee Swarm Simulator items. Well, very impressed I am with the Bee Swarm Sim. These bees have been fantastic to uncover. Don't forget now, we can go play Bee Swarm Sim over at Squirrel Stampede Gaming. Link is up there somewhere. Go check that out and see. I'm not the biggest noob of the game. I've got a few bees going, so it's gonna be kind of an interesting experience to see some of these bees that we just opened now on the bee screen. So thank you much for watching. If you liked today's video, please give us a squake, a squirrelibe, and squamment. What is your favorite Bee Swarm Sim bee? Thank you much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.